Hey, this is Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum, the Guitar Podcast, and I'm here with Grant Wilson from Big Ear N.Y.C. We're at NAMM, Summer NAMM 2017. I want to talk to you about your booth. You've got this great big booth here. I'll put some shots in where you're hosting like every pedal builder in the world here that isn't at NAMM. What's that all about?
Well, basically this is a huge communal booth where there's a lot of there's brands from all around the world, like you said, that can't make it here. People from Australia, people from Canada, people from even just other states that can't make it, but they can send in a pedal, and then we basically offered packages for different sized pedals, and we also have individual boards for brands here as well, and so it's just a way for everybody to get involved that couldn't necessarily be involved before.
That's really cool. It's honestly one of the best booths here, just because there's so much to check out. And there's so much like neat product from all these different companies, and there's booths here that share a couple brands, but then this takes it to the next level. Like how?
There's a total of I think 50 different brands represented here.
50 different brands all at the same booth. It's nuts. I mean, do you feel like? I mean, you're a pedal builder. Do you feel like you're like competing with yourself by presenting other people's product?
Absolutely not. Not at all. The thing about it is that it actually brings a lot more people in the booth. I meet a lot more people just because, they might not know who I am or who they've never seen my pedals. If I had my own booth, they probably would just walk right by it. But we have all these other great companies and people that, they might know them. They come in here, they see these pedals, and then, maybe the board they want to play is busy, and so maybe they'll come over and check out my pedals. And I don't know. It's not. I don't think of it as. The pedal industry is interesting in that, it's just we're all friends. It's even like our competitors. We're all friends. And nobody. And the other thing is, who has a pedal board with one brand on it?
Jerks.
Yeah, jerks.
Yeah, I don't associate with those people. That would be weird though. Like, you saw someone who's just only one brand, everything.
Yeah, and nobody does that. So it's not. I mean. And the other thing is, everybody, I don't know, I'm one of these people, not everybody, but a lot of people don't just have like one distortion, one fuzz. Like, they want all the fuzzes, they want all the distortions. And so you'll buy one of my pedals, you'll buy one of Keeley's pedals, you'll buy one of Tomcat's pedals,
I mean, honestly, the way I am and other guitar stars, a revolving door. You're always like buying and trading and like trying something new, and like you got to just constantly scratch that itch, and I feel like this booth represents that mentality.
For people like us, exactly what we want out of a NAMM booth.
Exactly. Like if NAMM was just this, like
you'd be happy.
Yeah, it'd be a much happier place instead of just the misery and darkness that plagues this terrible thing.
The good thing is the headphone monitoring too. We are still using real tube amps, but they do have a tube, or they have a DI out with cab emulation, and it goes through a couple pairs of cans, and that is so crucial because, as you can hear, I mean, I'm not sure how much this mic is picking up. This is noisy.
It's really noisy. It's not as bad as Winter NAMM, but it's still like you go outside and the silence is deafening, afterwards.
I cannot wait for that silence.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about while we're here? I mean, how much sleep have you had the last 3 days?
5 hours, almost 5.5 hours in the past 3 days. But it was because he stayed at my house last night and he snores so loud, I just couldn't sleep. It was like...
You were hogging the pillows, I couldn't prop my head up just right.
I'm sorry. Karen will say I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's got to be a ton of work to set this up. Just 50 different pedal companies, and you put all the boards together. Everyone shipped you everything. Like, you've just been up for 3 days straight, basically, getting it ready.
I had to figure out how to put 100 pedals on 4 Pedal Train Pros, how to get it all wired and looking good and fitting on the board, and also in an order that, if people are going to stack pedals, that it makes sense. It was really hard.
Yeah, like most of us, when we rewire our boards, it's like a twice a year sort of thing. Like, oh, I'm going to take this all off and start over. You've done 11 boards in 2 days. When I got to your place last night, you were like huddled. You were like curled over the table, like just cutting Velcro, cutting, measuring, cutting, like this little Velcro machine. I was impressed. And at the end of the night, when you woke up in the morning, your poor little hands were just crippled.
I think I might have broke my thumb from pushing dual lock together. I know that makes me sound like a wimp, but guilty. I definitely broke my thumb. Well, I mean, I didn't break it, but it really hurts though. Like, it almost as if I broke it.
Well, yeah, dual lock is tough stuff. And you did, okay, so 12 boards. We'll say
150 pedals.
150 pedals.
4 strips of dual lock per pedal, so 600. I had to cut out 600 strips of dual lock and then snap them together 300 times.
Holy hell, dude.
Like this, just doop, doop, pushing them together.
That's rough stuff. All right, well, we're gathering a crowd here. Let's, yeah. Great talking to you, Grant. Thanks for hosting me last night.